Welcome to Mindfulness for Leaders. Welcome to Mindfulness for Leaders. My name is Evolve Benton, and today we are going to ground ourselves in our mission and our purpose. I'm looking forward to this Monday. I hope you all had an amazing weekend where you were able to restore, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, really be in a place of abundance and of gratitude. And this is a weekly session that I host for my amazing communities, and also that I host for you all that are followers or subscribers of our YouTube channel or of LinkedIn or Facebook. So excited for you to be here. So, what is mindful leadership? Mindful leadership integrates mindfulness practices into management, emphasizing present moment awareness and intentional decision making. Leaders who participate in this approach focus on self awareness, active listening, and emotional intelligence to make better decisions and support their teams effectively. This style helps reduce stress while improving team communication and organizational outcomes. So I know that there are many people who are here watching, whether you're watching now or in the replay. So do me a favor, just put into the comments, where do you lead at? Right? Like, where are you located? What city or town or country? And then what type of organization do you work for? And maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you work for corporate. Maybe you work for higher education. You don't have to name the exact place, but would love to see who is receiving this medicine. So, where are you located and what type of organization do you currently work at or support? If you are underemployed or unemployed, like some of us in the space because of the economy, maybe what type of organization do you hope to support? Right? Think about that and feel free to put those in the comments. Would love to see that. So let's talk a little bit about the benefits, right? What are the benefits of mindfulness when it comes to being a leader? The benefits are that it reduces stress, it improves focus and concentration, it helps regulate your emotions, increases self-awareness and empathy for others, fosters self fosters resilience, and helps improve your overall negative thinking and improves overall well-being. So, this month of the mindfulness practice that we're practicing is meditation, but a silent meditation. And I learned this practice from my amazing not therapy, meditation teacher, Light Watkins. That light as in light bulb Watkins. If you want to look him up, he is amazing. And I got to do a meditation retreat with him in Atlanta, Georgia recently, probably like the last couple of years. And during his meditation practice that he taught us, it's all about sitting in silence and really sitting with your own thoughts. The reason I want to bring this practice in particular, y'all, is because I think that it's so important for us to have time as leaders to hear our own thoughts, to hear what the ancestors are downloading, to hear what we need to do, and not only listen to some of the thoughts that are going on in our head because we're constantly connected to social media or to our clients or to music or to other distractions that cut us off from being really connected to our true thoughts. And with the practice, we're going to sit in silence, right, for 10 minutes, but I really want you all to focus on during that 10 minutes not just the practice itself, but all the people that you're inviting to the party, right? Like, you might be driving and you might only be able to just turn down the music and just be in your thoughts. That's great. You got to keep your eyes open. Or you might be in a position where you are maybe with your children and you hear them talking in the background, or maybe you're sitting with, like I am, and you're in a room, but you can I can faintly hear my partner working out right in our downstairs basement. So I don't want you to turn off those people, right? This is not about a meditation where this has to be as quiet as possible. It's about really becoming more intimate with your thoughts and your own mindfulness. So today's practice, what we're going to do collectively is we're going to take a few deep breaths, right? I'm going to guide us through that. 3 deep breaths in and out, and then we're going to go into our practice of sitting for 10 minutes. And then when we come out of our practice, I'm going to read a passage from a book that I'm reading right now and also give you an affirmation to walk away with for this week. So we're going to do some deep breaths. We're going to breathe in and we're going to hold it for a count of 3. And then we're going to let it out for a count of 3, right? So breathe in. So what I like to do is breathe in through my nose, then I hold it. And my attempt is always to let it out with a sound. It really makes my lungs feel full and released, but it also helps me to calm my nervous system and to really be more present in the moment. So we're going to do that one more time. We're going to breathe in and we're going to release. Perfect. So now that I invite you, if you are safely able to close your eyes and to just sit with your own thoughts for the next 10 minutes. And then when it is time, I will come back in and bring you out and read a passage and give you an affirmation. And then we can go on with our day. See you in a moment. I invite you to come back to the room, wiggle your toes, perhaps open your eyes if they were closed, and take a couple of breaths to welcome yourself back. I hope that this practice guides you to be an amazing leader this week and to continue to show up for your team and for yourself. So, I am going to read day 3 of Michael Bernard Beckwith's book, 40-Day Mind Fast Soul Feast, A Guide to Soul Awakening Inner Fulfillment. Here's the cover of the book if you want to check it out, and go get it. So it says, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." That's a quote from Jesus the Christ. And then it says, it is when you give yourself that you truly give. And that's by Khalil Gibran. This chapter is called Service, Not Servitude. Stop working, start serving. As that thought forcefully pressed upon my consciousness, I was pulled within to converse with the spirit. Why was this command presented into the field of my awareness? As I centered myself in a listening mode, I began to understand that many people have the concept that they go to work. Think of the new vocabulary that would emerge if people embraced an attitude of service and generosity of heart rather than work. When you perform that which has been given to you to do with an attitude of work, you're actually in servitude to that work. You're a servant to your own burdensome false ideas. Service, on the other hand, is freedom. Ralph Waldo Emerson said that we the place, the universe in our debt as we give more than what we can compensate it for, which means that we don't work for money alone. Since we cannot outgive the self-givenness of the spirit, then the universe gives even more back to us than we could ever give to it. You're here to serve the great law of life. You're here, in fact, in the service to the supreme creative idea the profilates our environment, and which is even now thinking through your mind, working through your hands, walking through your feet. It does the work appointed for you to do and perfects that which concerns you when you're no longer work for the little self, but serve the greater self of your being and of the universe. Today, recognize and practice, no matter what your job description is, that you are in service to eternal idea. Today, recognize and practice, no matter what your job and description is, that you are in service to an eternal idea. No role is too great or too small when offered in loving service. Then you will joyfully act with non attachment, surrendering the fruits of your labor to the infinite. Open yourself to what the Hindus call seva, which means service, and you will find yourself filled with vitality and creativity coming directly from the inexhaustible font of inspiration itself. Perfect. So that is day 2 of the 40-day Mind Fast Soul Feast. And I hope you can take that with you as you go into your week and lead your teams and lead your families and lead the people that you love. And then affirmation for today and for this week is, I know myself to be a divine center of loving and creative service. I give generously to life and am vitalized, energized, and magnetized by the living spirit. I know myself to be a divine center of loving and creative service. I give generously to life and am vitalized, energized, and magnetized by the living spirit. Again, I know myself to be a divine center of loving and creative service. I give generously to life and am vitalized, energized, and magnetized by the living spirit. And that affirmation also comes from the 40-Day Mind Fast Soul Feast by Michael Bernard Beckwith, which I love. So if today was helpful and you would like to continue to come to these spaces every week, um, please sign up for the mailing list, email list. We will be here to do this. Well, I will be here to do this most Mondays, unless things shift from my schedule or from my life. And the way that you get that, I'll put the link into the chat. But you're going to go to speakingforprofit.com/mindfulness for leaders. And I'll also put the link in the chat for you here for folks who are watching on YouTube and in other places. And then I'll also add it here as a banner so that you can see it. You can go there, sign up, and then you'll be on my email list. So you'll get invited to Mindfulness for Leaders every week. So have a great week, folks. Please be gentle with yourselves, gentle with your teams, empathetic, helpful, lead with creativity. And I will see you next time. Peace.